Okay, so I imported this arrow model. Now I have already worked on equipping the bow and stretching its string when I'm going to aim with it. So yet I don't have the actual arrow, and if I click, still nothing happens, because since this is a child class of the BP gun, you can see a shot fires, but yeah, it's not correct. So what we are going to do is, instead of shooting a bullet, we are going to shoot an arrow. Okay, so how do we do that? First, let me open the bow blueprint. Right, so when I shoot, before shooting part, when I go into the aiming mode, that means here we need to have the arrow mesh. But yeah, I have this bullet mesh that is coming from the parent class, so maybe I can place the arrow instead of this bullet. So let me select the arrow, place it. Okay, it is very small because of this scale that we have here. So the gun mesh is 1. I'll set the bullet also to have 1 scale as a scale, and let's add 90 rotation, and by default this is hidden, I think. Yeah, it's hidden, so we should make this visible when we stretch the bow. That means here, no need to stretch. Whenever we equip the gun, we need to make the arrow visible, so that means here, I think. Set hidden in game false if we are equipping. If we are not, if we are putting back the gun, we need to make it hidden. So we call this bullet because this is coming from the parent blueprint, which is a gun. So since this arrow is a child of the gun, we have the same name. We can't rename it, but it serves the same function. See, do we have the arrow? Yeah, now we have the arrow. See, great. So now when I shoot, the arrow should be shot away. So we don't need this part now. So how do we make the arrow shoot? Don't we use this bullet anywhere? We do here when we show the bullet trail. Okay. One more thing. Let's modify these total ammo count for the arrow, it should be like 30 arrows, otherwise it's too much for a bow having like 300 arrows. And magazine capacity, I'll make it 1. Max ammo count also 30. So if I make the magazine capacity to 1, I am not able to like, oh, I still can. Oh, I'm disabling this one. Automatic. Yeah. So if I keep mouse pressed, it doesn't work. So yeah. Okay. So let me show again. Let me go to this mode so you can see the arrow. If I shoot, arrow is not going anywhere. Now arrow is hidden. Yeah, previously what happened is I have designed the code to move the arrow or move the bullet to this aiming location when I shoot. So at this point I have the arrow in my hand, and if I shoot in this point, the arrow doesn't move because the aiming mess up. We are not really aiming correctly there. But if I shoot here, now arrow moves, so I don't have the arrow anymore. Okay, so now let's replace the sound. So shoot sound. I do have some arrow sound, I think, because I use for the crossbow, so I should be able to reuse the same sounds here. Oh, what are the sounds I have used here? This one. Okay, let's use that sound. Sound is okay, right? So show bullet trail. Where is this code? Here, and this is inside emit bullet. Where is this code? In the fire part. Okay, so all this happens when we fire. Here and fire. So what we can do is, after we firing, we should release the bow string, and then also we should have another animation for the character as well. So in the bow, let's implement fire event, and let's call the parent function and if this is true, what we can do is, let's add we need to release the bow. So for that we can we can toggle gun, call toggle gun with false. The character, and then have a delay 0.5 seconds and call toggle gun again with the draw. Oh no, that didn't work because the character didn't lower the bow and raise again. So actually this aim down part should happen inside the character blueprint itself. So no, this method won't work. But something else we can do here is, after 0.5 seconds we can reattach bullet. Bullet is attached to the gun mesh. There are no sockets, so we can reattach, attach to component. No, parent is gun mesh, target is bullet. Oh, attach component to component. Snap to target. Rotation, there is a rotation. So here let's also set it to snap to target. No, let's keep world. Scale also keep world. This one also let's keep world. And then in the next step, let's set relative rotation, set relative transform. Set relative transform. Location is 0, rotation only, set component is 90. Let's do this. Oh, I got an error. What's the error? Element handle. Wait, this is something else. Now after shooting, the arrow should be back. Do we have the arrow now? Yeah. Arrow is not back. Why? Maybe arrow is back, but it's hidden. So set hidden in game to false. See now? Yeah, Now we have the arrow. So actually, if I can't really see it disappear and appear because this 0.5 second delay. So let me make it 2 seconds so that I can observe it. Right now there are no arrows, and now there is an arrow. Great. So yeah, that is working. So the next thing I have to do is release the hand of the character and pull back. So first let's take care of the string of the bow. So yeah, 0.5 would be fine. Here we need to set draw. We should set draw to 0. So it will release the string, and after this we should set it again back to 1. Okay. Alright. So when we select the gun, under animations we have reload animation, but why not they are playing? So actually that's the reload animation of the crossbow, but still it's not being played. Why? Let's check. To the hand graph. I think in overlay, right, 4. Okay, so where's the montages are being played? Alright, the animations I'm using are wrong. See, these animations are not of the ALS mannequin. So let me copy this one and paste, because you can see that this is even though this is mannequin, this is not the ALS mannequin. This is something I had before. So yeah, that's the issue. Just okay, so the montage is playing, but it's wrong. So how do we fix? Right, I do remember why the reload animation is not playing properly and it goes to crouching mode. That's because here, take this crossbow example. So we go to this, we have this additional blend pose, so we have to have that here. So let's do it. Let me copy this modify code. This is from crossbow and paste. So did I have a name for this? No, Okay, and just duplicate the same thing. And connect. Alpha is 1. Right, now we should see the reload animation, but one more thing. What's the animation we have? Crossbow reload. Okay. Okay, so the reloading animation happens, but the only problem is it doesn't match. So we have these animations. So maybe let's create a montage using one of these. How about this one? Create a new montage. Oh, reload. Let's name it. So here 0.14 to 0.16. Let me duplicate this. Oh, reload. Okay, remove from frame 0 to 4. I only need this pose, so that's what I'm going to do here. So remove from 2 to 8 and insert after 1. Append attend 10 frames. Okay. Alright, there is some movement in the leg, but I hope that wouldn't be a problem. Let's create a montage from this. And slots. What other slots we have in other animations? Spine, arm L, arm R. Oh. Okay, now let's assign this one. Oh, one more thing. Do we have any notifiers? Yeah, we have these notifiers. Overlay state 4. So we have to add that. Okay. It's too short. That's why it's not showing enough animation. So what's the length? .36. Okay, let's use 0.35. Oh, wait, no. Let's put seconds. 0.36 is not enough. You need to add at least 1 second. So let's make these seconds. Okay, sorry, let's go to the reload animation. Seconds, yeah, 0.8. We have 0.8 seconds length. Okay, so 0.8, 0.8, 0.8. Okay, now let's see. Alright, and we get the string through the character. So to fix that, we can increase the delay here. 0.8. Where is the hand going? So that problem I think I should address in another episode, because this episode has already taken about 13 minutes. So right, thanks for watching. As always, project files will be available for the download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below, and if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. See you in another episode. Goodbye.